Hey everybody, clearing. So today I kind of got discombobulated. Maybe it's all the planets in retrograde or something, but I'm shuffling away and all I can hear is Cat Stevens, the first cut is the deepest. And it scrambled any chance that I possibly had to come up with anything cohesive to start the reading with. So I'm just going to pull a card and ask, why am I hearing the first cut is the deepest? What is that about, Divine Creator? Okay, we get 4 cards. Let's see. How am I going to make sense of this? Everybody send me some love. This is a big challenge. Okay, we get gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So yeah, we get cut open. Our hearts get splayed wide open at some point, which causes us to desire authentic love. Have gratitude for all of it because it points us in the right direction. It wakes us up to the polar opposite, the duality of not love, which causes us to crave, long for, go in the direction of real love, and it begins this process. Then we have peace. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. Yeah, a journey of releasing negativity, releasing lower vibrational things, releasing suffering. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Wow, we're describing the journey here. So be grateful for that first cut being the deepest. Understand that you are made of love and that all other things are illusion. They are not the eternal. Only love is the eternal. And persevere until the end. You can set your mind, you can do whatever you set your mind to. Let your heart lead what your mind is set to, is what I just heard. And health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. That is self-love above all others and through this journey. So yeah, it's a journey back to self, back to love, back to other, back to abundance, back to all things. And the key is gratitude. So until we have immense recognition of other, something that feels completely other than us, we are not shown our own wholeness. So this is a full circle journey. You know, on the twin flame journey, I don't actually believe that our twin flame is the first cut that's the deepest. I think of that as the karmic experience that readies us for authentic love. But let's see what else we can know. Split the deck to twin flames. What else can we know about the first cut being the deepest? How does that play out in these journeys? I'm going to do a connection spread and see how are the masculine and feminine influenced by the first cut. Wow, it gives the energetic motion forward. It starts the ball rolling, I just heard. It also is the way out of suffering, the way up the dark tunnel to the light. It's the thing that finally wakes us up out of complacency, I just heard, and makes us strive for something otherworldly, something more. The feminine's got the card of truth. Playful truth. I heard naive. So the first cut, the Ace of Orbs is the Ace of Swords. That is a cut. Is what opens, a can opener for the heart that allows this new exploration of something much more than meets the eye. And for the masculines, it is the thing that opens them up to the higher love. So this is still playing out. Let's get some cards. How do the masculines connect the higher love to the twin flame journey in light of the first cut being the deepest? Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So the masculines are realizing that that first cut that they have had has created a heart wall, a lack of forgiveness that they have projected onto you, divine feminines. Harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. They know you are the truth of love, and that when they hold up in the heartache of the first time they were hurt, they also block that flow in your connection. But you have shown them the higher love, something that transcends even that first major heartache in their lives that have caused them to desire real love. You are the answer to prayer. What can we see for the divine feminines? How are the divine feminines playing out the first cut? Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Beginner's eyes, seeing through your emotional healing, your temperance. More than the ego, more than meets the eye. So divine feminines know that they can bring balance into the world without fearing a repeat of history, but knowing that when they are in balance, they don't align with anything that's not in balance. This is a beautiful mirroring between the two, because when you are in balance, divine feminines, the resentment stories don't actually exist with you. And so there is no hook for that lower vibrational stuff. It ends the burden, ignites the passion, and moves it forward. That's adorable. Good message. So I guess we're healing those original stories that have been holding back this love. What can we see for the divine feminines and the divine masculines on this journey? How are each looking at the connection? I'm going to do some for the divine feminines, and then the divine masculines, a mirrored reading. We're going to do both sides of the coin here. So how are the divine feminines and the divine masculines thinking of this connection, feeling the connection on their heart space? How are they wishing things to be at this time? What actions are the counterparts taking towards union, either directly or inadvertently? What is the biggest challenge for each at this time? What is the solution for that challenge, and where is the energy going in the near future? And what can we see for the collaborative space? Okay, feminines, how are the feminines thinking of this? 6 of Cups in the reverse with 10 of Cups. Okay, wow, I just heard the feminines are not so certain that they have to have their particular divine masculine. They just want happiness. They just want what is for them. They just want it all with someone. They don't want to have to wait for somebody who's not going to reciprocate. If they did not get it right with their divine counterpart, if they thought it was somebody it wasn't, they just want the real deal. So divine feminines aren't holding out for reunion or union with a particular person. They're going for the vibe of what they want and open to however that can show up for them as divinely guided. What are the masculines thinking about the connection at this time? They're looking at how they could be more kind to you, divine feminine, to the connection, to following their authentic truth. I'm getting this is their own psychic, intuitive knowing that this connection is extraordinary. And with that resentment that they've harbored about being hurt in the past, they know they could show up more authentically if they hadn't been hurt, if they didn't know what that felt like. They are guarded. And they're seeing that they can do things differently. They don't need to be so cold or rudy pants. They don't need to be that way. And the card in the union space is Blue Star of Hope, Ascension, Surrender, Purification. Divine Feminines, you're letting go of your Divine Masculine and just want happiness, bliss, it all. And Divine Masculines, you're letting go of things that weren't successful, purifying that because you just want to be simple, kind, real. Both are rising up and out of. So Divine Masculines are coming forward, energetically coming towards. Divine Feminines, you are energetically letting go. These are the two things that each counterpart is notorious for not being able to do. Both are happening here. And that's an ascended motion I'm hearing. What are the Divine Feminines feeling on the heart space? Separation and walking away. They're really letting go of their divine counterpart. So Divine Feminines, yeah, you are surrendering. You are releasing your divine counterpart right now because you just truly do desire happiness. You've learned how to love. Love is its own reward, and now you know you're ready to receive love. And if your divine counterpart is not giving you the love that you now know that you are worth, you are opening up to it coming from another direction, another person, and not waiting. Divine Masculines, how are you feeling on the heart space? There's the Chariot again with this spiritual initiation, the free-spirited energy. You are noticing what you need to do to free yourself energetically, physical realm, but mostly emotionally, spiritually, in order to align with something like your divine connection. How you would have to let go of quite a few heavy assessments in order to be lighthearted enough to, without fear, without care, move forward to your divine counterpart. There is a preparation and a bravery there, also a practical motion that I'm feeling. Divine Masculines are understanding it's in their control. It's under their own accountability to give themselves permission to not carry the heaviness. They are the ones that are holding it back. They're realizing that. And Divine Feminines, look at how that is playing out. You're letting go and they're preparing to come forward. Union space, Orion Stargate, power, authority, influence, ambition. Divine Feminines, you are leading by not putting up with things that are not reciprocal. And Divine Masculines, you're tapping into ambition to go for things that might not have popular appeal, but your heart is telling you matter. And both of these motions bring great influence into the world. Both give permission to humanity, to others, to be our own leaders in our own rights, to individuate from what others think, and to walk to the beat of our own drum, to be an individual, a unique being, a sovereign being. What is the wish that the feminines have for the connections at this time? Oh my gosh. So on the heart space, so we're seeing that the divine feminines are letting go of the divine masculines, but they wish to end separation. They wish for reciprocity. They don't wish to be on their own, solo in the world without a companion. They want reciprocated connections. They want justified connections. They want meaningful connections. They want flowing, love-filled connections in the physical. They no longer want energetic only connections. They want justified, valid exchanges with people who can match them. What are the masculines wishing for? Divine masculines are wishing to come towards their Empress, to communicate to their Empress, to attract their abundance, to align with their abundance, to know the truth of what true abundance is firsthand. And the wish for both is authenticity, uniqueness, and integration, seal of individuality. Exactly. Each divine counterpart has understood that as we all come into our unique expression, that's where we can self-organize into natural relationship, not contrived, not forced, not manipulated or controlled, but organic, natural, harmonious, synced up relationship. When we know ourselves, when we become our best version, we can self-organize into natural relationship. And for divine masculines, as you individuate, step into your authenticity, your abundance becomes clear. Because all the opportunities, all the things in alignment with who you really are can find you. You can find the things that are better fit for you. So there is quite a mirroring on this level as well. When we're emotionally transparent, when we're mentally transparent, when we are honest with ourselves and others, it's easy to find where we belong. What are the actions of the feminines? Princess of Wands. The divine masculines just had that on the heart space, the free-spirited energy, and the Hanged Man. Divine feminines, you're learning to pull your own strings. You've overcome even the twin flame binding. You're working your own reality from the backside of the tapestry, and you're no longer waiting. You now know that you know who you are. You know yourself, and now you're going forth and conquering. Divine feminines, you're pulling your own strings. You are walking through life newly embodying your absolute truth. I just heard the fire that burns all illusion away. As you walk, you're coming into more of a recognition of what it really is for you, what actually aligns with you. You're understanding this is a key to bringing you out of stagnation, pause, searching, boredom, procrastination. The fire's lit and you're going forward on your solo path. Divine feminines, you're not in waiting energy anymore. What is the action of the masculine? Getting downloads to go towards the twin, towards the reunion, towards the counterpart. Divine guidance is showing the divine masculines that enough grounding, enough time, enough learning, enough colorful experience has happened to give footing to this connection. They're being nudged to come forward. We've seen that for quite a while this year. Actually, there's been a motion that the divine guidance has been for the return, for the energy to come back towards the twin. And Pegasian Stargate, sophistication, ingenuity, originality, and elegance. Divine feminines are bravely going out into the world, embodying their soul. And divine masculines, you've got a je ne sais quoi that will be coming towards your divine feminine in a way that the shoes were too big before, because you have enough of all that stuff that supports this as a justified thing now. What can we see for the biggest challenge for the feminines? not wanting to engage with anything that is not meant for them. What is the solution for that challenge? Oh, Four of Wands, clarified by the Four of Wands. Only engage in things that are 100% aligned with your heart, Divine Feminines, on that heart and soul level. If you don't want to engage with things that are not meant for you, don't let yourself down. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Don't do things out of rebellion. Don't drop your standards. Don't drop your sense of playfulness and fun. Don't get too serious either. Don't let yourself down. Anywhere, be you. Be whole. Be free. Be love-filled. Be grateful. Be you. Let it come. As within, so without. That was amazing. What is it for the Divine Masculines? The biggest challenge? Waiting for the confusion to clear fully before acting, before taking action. Waiting just a little bit longer for the Divine Feminines to have an impeccable knowing of what their energetic tells are, so that they know how to discern their truth on such a level that they won't lead themselves astray. That's cooking while you Divine Masculines are crystallizing clarity about what is authentic and true. What is the solution for the Divine Masculines? Continue sorting the inner knowing, your standards, your assessment towards your happiness. This was the first card I think the Feminines got, that they're no longer wanting to wait for divine counterparts even to come forward. They just want the energy of what they know they're worth. And Divine Masculines, you are becoming the Ten of Cups that the Divine Feminines know they are worth. How ironic. What is the shared space here? Oh, Seal of Fulfilled Transformation, Alchemy, Metamorphosis, and Karmic Completion. I've never pulled this card for the Twin Flame connection in the union space. I've only ever pulled this card for the feminine or the masculine in different phases of karmic Kalina completion in their own right. I've never pulled it for the connection. This is telling me that this full circle, Divine Feminines knowing your worth, Divine Masculines becoming what the feminine is worth, has crystallized. It has become. It has settled. The metamorphosis has been achieved. 12 foundational steps have been laid. I just heard it sealed. So I just heard the first major waves of unions for the rest of history on this planet. You know, that's a broad number of years. That's not just this moment. This is the spectrum of the unions that will be influenced by the energy that I tune into. This has been accomplished. This has been sealed. And we knew it. We've known it was coming. But for many, this is embodied now as a conscious recognition. We're hitting the crest of the first wave. Again, this can be decades of influence. The energies now, this lifetime that goes from codependent to divine template. But we've hit the crest of the wave, whatever that means. We've hit the crest, the metamorphosis. Divine Masculines have embodied the purity, the integrity that can match what the feminines have become ready to receive. Many blessings. Bye for now.